Hello everyone, this is Deepak Joshi, and today we are going to solve another problem of LeetCode, that is kth largest sum in a binary tree. It is marked as a medium problem, but I would consider it as a easy problem because it's a straightforward question. Like the question is, we have given the root of the binary tree and we have given a integer k. And what we need to do is we need to return the kth maximum sum of the same level. That's it. Means I think I'm not able to explain this. Let me retry. Let's say we have given this particular binary tree, that is 5, 8, 9, 2, 1, 3, 7, 4, 6, and we have given 2. So what does this 2 represents? This 2 represents that I have to return the second maximum sum of the element of the nodes of the same level. Second maximum sum of the nodes of the same level. Okay. So if I will calculate the sum of all the levels, like they have calculated for us, that is this one. Let me just, yeah, yes. So that is this one. The first level sum is 5. The second level sum is 17. Third level is 13. Fourth level is 10. Oh, okay. And we have to return second largest. The second largest is 13. So we will be returning 13. Now, how will we implement this particular thing? uh, like first of all we need to calculate the sum of each individual level, and then we need to store that each individual level sum into some sort of data structure, and then we need to sort that data structure to get the second most or the kth most kth largest sum. Okay, so how can we do that? Probably what we can do that is we can apply breadth first search. If you are not familiar, or let's say I'm also not familiar about BFS, then what we can do is we can go with the queue data structure. What we will do is we will store the root of the queue, root of the binary tree into the a queue. Okay, let's say we have this particular given example 5. I have stored 5, the node 5 into my tree, into my queue. Now I will empty that because I am not going to use that because right now I have used that. So what I will do is I will check. First of all, I will add the sum of this particular thing because right now this is the root level, and then check whether the left exists. I will add left to the queue and right to the queue. That means 8 and 9 are added to the queue, but 5 is popped out because we have already read the content of the 5, or the all nodes of the current level. So we will be emptying that particular node or popping that node out from the queue. That means now I have my sum as 5, which I will store in a data structure, let's say an array or something like that, or a vector. And now our queue will have 8 and 9. Okay, that's fine. Now what I will do, I will add the sum of 8 and 9 to my sum variable, that will be around 17, and then I will checking whether my 8 has the left and right. If it has, add it to the queue because I have popped 8, I have popped 9, but I've added 2 and 1, and I will check 9's left and right, that is 3 and 7. I will add those to the queue as well. So my queue now will have 2, 1, 3, 7. Okay, and my sum is stored, like for the second level it will be 17. And we will do that. Let me just uh, convey what I'm telling you through the code. What we need is a vector, because right now we are returning long long, so I will define this as long long, and let us call it as this. Okay, and we also need a queue. Definitely it is going to store the tree node, so I am making it as tree node. Let us do this, and we are going to push the root node into it. And now I am going to iterate over this queue until and unless this becomes empty, so it will be queue dot empty. That's it. Not p. Yeah, I'm writing C++ after a very long time. I'm so sorry, I'm not regular on this particular channel. Okay, so if like I have checked whether this particular queue is like have some elements or not. If it has, then what do I need to do is, currently I need to check how many elements are there in this particular queue. Okay, for the first case it will be 1, because I have stored 5, or I have stored this root level node into the queue, and I will pop that out, and then basically I will not pop that out. I will pop that out in while iterating the nodes. but 5, and then next time I will have the size of the queue as 2 because 8 and 9 will be there, and in the next case the size of the queue will be 4 because 2137 will be there. So I will be calculating like the size of the queue, that will be q dot size. Yeah, and also need a sum variable here because I will be iterating over what I will be iterating over these nodes, these n nodes. So I can write like n minus minus here. All right. Now, what I need now, I am iterating over the n nodes. Okay. So I first need to. I'm not iterating over the nodes. I'm just counting till zero from n to zero, and I will get the nodes out from the queue, and then do some calculation over it, and then pop that queue node out. Okay. So how I am planning to get the node out? It will be a tree node, if this is the syntax I am recalling correctly. Tree node node equals to q dot front, I think. Yeah. Yeah, now I have got the node. I will do processing and pop it out. I can like I have stored the node into the node. Like I have stored this q dot front into node, so I can pop it out as well here. Q dot pop. No need to take it further. Now what I need, I will be adding it to my sum because I'm just converting into long long. What how we calculate the sum? It will be node val. Okay, the pointer is pointing to the val. Yeah, I have added it to the sum. Now what do I need to do is nothing. Like I have calculated the sum. I will move to the next node, can do the same, do the same, do the same. But I'm forgetting one thing, that I need to add the left and right to the sum. So if like my current node, that is node left exists, so what I need to do is I need to add this to the queue. I'm so sorry. It will be q dot push nodes left. Yeah, I will be doing that. If nodes right will be there, I have to add that as well. Q dot push node right. That's it. And if this is the case, I need to add the sum to my vector as well. That is how we add things to the vector. A very long time I'm using vector. Okay, q dot push. Now our first thing is done. Like we have iterated. We have iterated over the nodes and calculated the sum as well. So we are close to what we want. Now, what we want next is first, like I was reading through it and I found this thing that return the kth largest level sum in the tree, not necessarily distinct. If there are fewer than k levels in the tree, okay, then return -1. That means if like let's say here are four levels are there, but if k's value is 5, then we need to return -1. So I'll do just one thing, that is if k is greater than my results size, because that is the sum of each levels, and if it is greater than this, then what I need to do is I need to simply return -1. I think this is fine. And other than that, we will be sorting my array, that is result dot begin and result. I completely forgot the syntax of this particular thing, so what I did is I googled like how can I sort it in uh, descending order, and that is something like this. Yeah, happens. It happens with me only, I think. Okay, but fine. We need to know how to google return response. Like this is an array, but I need to return the kth element, but it will be I think one not zero base indexed, so I will have to convert this into zero base index, and it will be k-1, if because the kth index will become k-1. Let's glance through it. I have declared a vector to store the sums of individual levels. I have declared a queue, okay, in which I'm putting up my root, and I'm iterating over it whenever till the queue becomes empty. I have calculated the size of the queue here, so that I can iterate over all the nodes present in the queue of the same level, because each time we are utilizing a queue, we are popping it out. So while iterating, I am extracting out the node and then popping it out from the queue. I'm adding its sum. I'm checking whether it has left or right childs. If the left and right childs are there, I'm adding those to the queue. But it will not hamper our size of n. That will be handled. These node dot left and node dot right will be handled in the next iteration of the upper while loop. So that means we will be iterating the same level only. Like when I was in my first or second year, I used to have this. I did not had this clarity like it we are not iterating the separate levels. We could have done something better, but now I have this clarity like the upper while loop is taking care of the thing, and the inner while loop is just iterating on the size. So next time this n will be different because we have utilized the same level, the nth nodes, and then we have popped them out from the queue as well. Now, here is a simple check like if the k is greater than response dot size, return -1, and we are sorting it out the result and returning the k -1. I hope no syntax error should be there. If it is there, we will resolve it out. No syntax error. Yeah, let's submit this and see what happens. Long time. Yeah, it has been accepted. By the way, yeah. So we were able to solve this particular question. Let me know if you have any specific question or any doubt regarding this particular thing, or any question that you want me to solve. I'm more than happy to resolve those doubts. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.